Going live. So, anyways, this is my update. So now I am being threatened that my kids are. Last night it was that my daughter was at PT's, which is hold on. So the date is first and foremost. Stop. Today's my son's 18th birthday. My son is 18 years old today, and so happy birthday to my son. Okay, but first off, I've heard that he's being sex trafficked. I've said this before. Same thing with my daughter. Now I don't get a chance to talk to them. Even their dad and their stepmother go to the point like of not responding to text messages as of. No, okay, hold on. He responded. I asked him if he was sober, and he didn't reply. So I'm assuming that he either didn't want to admit it, or there's validated proof that he's using, or, and I'm not. And this means drugs, alcohol, the whole thing, or which would mean that he's trying to hide something, um, or that. Which to me, I'm more leaning to the idea that he doesn't want to have to put out there that that he smokes weed and drinks. It's only in every one of his pictures. But now, so last night, I was informed that I probably should. No, I don't know. This is half the battle. Is I don't know whether it's somebody trying to get me to leave the sober living that I'm in, or just they're just trying to fuck with my head, or that any of this is true. Still haven't seen any pictures of my son and daughter lately. Doesn't mean that they're not there, so I'm not going to go jump to conclusions and get in my head and let these people get to me. But part of it was that I need to leave, this is why the whole thing with my license goes in, is that I can't get my license. And the thing is I got a ticket for going 10 under the speed limit when it was snowing with an out-of-state license here in the state of Colorado. And then when I went to court, the cop was like, it wasn't snowing. I didn't even just shut me down. I didn't even get a chance to ask for any Google it, just Google it, pull up, where's your dash cam? Nothing, right? So where's your body cam even? The ground was wet. I'm brand new to, at this point. I was brand new to driving a standard, and from out of state. I don't know where I'm going, so the GPS is saying 500 feet, turn at 500 feet, so it's slowing me down. Anyways, regardless of that whole situation, I was told my daughter was being raped at PT's last night, that her and my son were the main event, that they were put on display to have sex with each other at PT's, which is a strip club here in Colorado. Now, mind you, there's some really loosey-goosey shit that goes on here. Like they have kink clubs and all this other shit. So it doesn't, I don't question the idea that the cops would let it happen. And then I have the cop. I want to read this whole thing. I'm not going to do it right this second, but I want to read the email that he sent me. Because basically in the email, he's telling me that as a victim, I need to get over it. That DNA and that a statement isn't enough to try to get charges filed against him. Meanwhile, I had a cop that even presented no evidence. I mean, even in this evidence, which is why I want to get this video so bad. So anyways, he tried saying that I spit on him, and I didn't. He tried saying that I spit on him. And so in the video, you see me being super compliant. I go to sit down. As he gets closer, I sit down, and he says something to me, and I go, just like that, whatever. And I think I literally say whatever after. He's like, don't resist. I said, I'm not, or something. I don't really know what I said. I can't remember. It's been so long. But I did not spit on him. I disagreed with him. And then after that, you hear me asking for my ID. I am not angry I might be upset, but I'm upset because my everything just got burnt. Everything, my whole tent, everything. I'm homeless. So my whole life, everything I have is burnt. And, I'm just homeless. So I'm the target. There's nothing else. It's not that I'm being, that something's happening to me. It's that I'm homeless. So I'm guilty instantly. Which is why I feel like I was forced into homelessness. I've said this before. So my biggest issue that I have is that not only that, but it's the idea that okay. So the whole thing was this is what it was said to me tonight. So Nicole Kidman is apparently they want to put me in jail here and like throw away the key, and like I won't even get a court hearing is what I'm hearing. So obviously I think this is somebody of power, like somebody, a cop or something, because I do know that that particular cop got, he put me in jail for some bullshit that wasn't real, even like just the whole thing. So just like starts at the cop, and like there was no talking to him. Like I don't even know how I left the hospital. Like I do not remember leaving the hospital, which I'm pretty sure is illegal in itself. And then I was told that Nicole Kidman wants to steal my story, or to have it stolen by somebody she knows. Like, I don't really know, but that she's going to stand side by side with the person who's going to steal my story, that she will hold their hand and stand side by side. And I just want to put that out there now, because today is 8/31. Like I said, happy birthday to my son. He's 18 today. And it's 9:11 p.m. Oh yeah. And then tomorrow, I've been told that the church, so I go to two separate churches. I go to one in the morning, which is not affiliated with anything that, I do know there's some people from AA that go there. But not anybody like that I know. So then, AA goes there, and then, there's just a few people, like not everybody there goes from AA. But then I go to another church at night. Well, that one's supposedly moving tomorrow without telling me their location. But we were told that they're moving on the 6th. So I'm going to hold to them that they're moving on the 6th, and they're not lying to me. And then something about like, if I keep going to that church, it's going to cause a divide in the church, which I'm not really sure how. Okay, so the officer now that I'm dealing with, I think I might have said the first officer's name. His name is Detective Glee. So this guy's like the lieutenant detective, or there's something, he's like above. So I know what the guy said to me the first time. Sorry. He literally sent me an email basically telling me that I need therapy, and that's to get over it. Now, the cop who decided that he didn't like that I disagreed with him, he needs therapy, and he should have gotten over it before he filed some bullshit charges, because now I want to take it to the news, and I want to go from there. Because like I said, if I feel like I'm being targeted by somebody, I'm going to keep going, because I'm not going to sit here and stop. And this is just something that I can hopefully this won't be hacked, and I can use it in court. But anyways, Nicole Kidman somehow popped up today about how she's going to take my story or something. And then the funny part about it was like, okay, it really wasn't today, but today is the day that I saw this thing where she had a standing ovation. But I don't see a whole lot of her in the news any other place, so it's kind of funny that it was said. Her name has come up a couple times, and I don't really know why or how, but this one was like the first definitive like answer as to that. That's what her whole end game is, that she's going to stand side by side with the real rape victim, but then she's going to stand with me, and she's going to be there with me, and oh my God, and I'm going to look at her and be like, you're famous, and you sound like you couldn't help me beforehand. Okay. Anyways, so I'm going to keep going, because I don't like being told that I need to sit in my shit and just go get therapy. Bro, well then you best get me, you better find me something better than Blue Bench, because Blue Bench, I believe, is a culprit of sex trafficking here in Colorado. I am 900% sure. I am pretty sure that any victim that they do have there is a fake victim. I've heard so many fake stories. It makes me wonder, like, half the people's stories that they tell me when they've been raped, if that's really the story of them raping somebody else, because none of them seem to be wanting to try to press charges except for me. So I want to press charges. I'm going to continue trying to press charges, and I'm going to continue trying to show the corruption. So once I get a little bit more proof, I will read the email the next time. I'm kind of in the middle of doing laundry. I just didn't want to forget this thought, because I tend to do that sometimes. So once I can prove a little bit more corruption, I will definitely do it. But there's also something to do with the lieutenant governor. So the lieutenant governor, there's something with her. I guess she's corrupt somehow. But I got to start with her, because I got to go from the ground up. So I already have a complaint in about the first detective to get to his boss. So now that I have got his boss, now I'm going to go back, and I already sent another complaint into the captain. So I'm going to send another one in probably tomorrow to the captain again. telling him that I need the number to, make a report because I want to make a formal complaint because I don't like being told. I mean, I don't know what else to gather. I mean, should I have let him beat me up? Should I have, I can't, I'm kind of confused as to exactly how this, so basically you're telling me that you don't arrest rapists. Rapists tend to be repeat offenders. So I know this man has probably raped again. So I'm over it. I want to press charges. The pictures of my kids being sex trafficked are still coming in. So I'm sure that he knows that he can do this and he's doing this and he's okay with doing this. And if there's a cop involved, then obviously the cop can do whatever he wants to do. And I want to continue trying to press charges. All right. Have a great night.